Hi guys, I'm Brianna, and today I'm going to tell you guys about this fun little story called The Aminal. So I borrowed a bunch of books from my aunt, and she told me about this story, and she's like, it's my favorite book. She teaches first grade, and she reads it to her first graders every year, so I decided to give it a try, and I fell in love with it too. So I'll tell the story a little bit, and then I'll tell you why it fits in the picture book category. So it's called The Aminal, and just to make sure it's not the animal, it's the aminal. So it's about this little boy, and he's on a picnic all by himself when he finds this creature. And so he puts it in his little bag, and he decides to try and share his lunch. The creature's not interested in the lunch, and so he makes a little bed and falls asleep. And he decides to take it home so he can be friends with the aminal forever. So he meets his friend Molly, and he tells her, I caught an aminal. And he says, it's round and green and blinky-eyed with lots of pricky toenails and a waggy tail. I think it's going to be hungry when it wakes up. I have to hurry home and feed it. And away he went. So he told his friend Molly this story, and she's kind of like, she didn't get to see the creature, so this is what she imagines from the description that he gave her. So hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. So then Molly's walking home, and she sees another friend. And so she gives her own description, which is just a little bit different. She says it's a round, wild green thing that has slinky eyes and lots of toes with prickles on and a long, waggly tail. What does it eat? The other friend asked. I don't know, she said. I really can't imagine, Calvin. And so this is what he imagines. So you can see it has a long tail, kind of crazy eyes, and a lot more feet than the first picture. So basically, it's a giant game of telephone that ends with this giant monster. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger as the children describe it to their friends. And it's just this big monster with like snakes as a tail. It's pretty funny. So they keep describing this, and by about like the eighth child, the person is really good friends with Patrick, and she's like, oh no, this is a horrible monster. It's going to eat Patrick. So they run to Patrick's house to help him out. And he shows them what he has, and you'll never guess what it is. I didn't guess what it was. If you guys want, I'll come back in the comments and tell you what it is later. I want to hear what your guesses are based on the description of the little guy. But anyways, it's a great picture book. The illustrations, they really focus on the characters, and there's not really any background details. When there is, they're in black and white. You can see like trees in black and white. It's focusing more on the characters. I think that really adds a little bit to the story because you're kind of wondering like what's in the bag, and you can see into the children's imagination. It has a pretty good theme of like the dangers of like gossip and not getting things from the source, because you can see how it changes each time. The illustrations are really cute, and it's a fun book to read. I would recommend it. So thanks you guys for watching, and have a great week.